Well, good morning. Today, I'm going to install my dashboard for the last time. Make sure it all fits in there before I send it off to the powder coating or anodizing or sandblasting. Speaking of sandblasting, I just came across a guy that has his own portable sandblasting setup. He comes to you, does the job wherever you are. So anything you need sandblasted, let me know and I'll get your number over to him and have him get a hold of you. All right, so let's get started. All right, so I just went down to Dunk's, got my coffee. So before I get going, this is going to be a long one. I was going to shorten it up and do it in fast forward motion, but if anybody's actually interested in this, they'll watch the whole thing. The rest of you guys, grab your popcorn, get your buddies, and stand around, have a good laugh. But here we go. So the first thing I had to do is change out this heater system because original Rovers, this is what you get. It's just the two defroster pipes coming up the top and a 4-inch thing that just blows across the Rover there. So I had to swap this thing out and create something that would give me a little bit more air across there. So this is what I created. It's a little heavy, but it comes across. I have a stud mount over there, and these 3 holes will be directional vents. I still got the flapper to do the diversion. So yeah, so I'm going to get this bolted on because this is the first thing we got to bolt on here. I'll try to give you the best angles I can, but I can't guarantee nothing. Basically, there's just 4 bolts here, and on the other side, I put some studs here. There. Now we can do the dash because everything basically revolves around that heater being in there. So what I did is I took 1024 taps and I tapped right into this. So everything should be able to screw right in there. I haven't decided which I'm going to use for screws yet, but I'm thinking something along the lines of these ones here because, I don't know, I just like the broad head on them. Everything gets finger tight because I got to line up all the dash panels to make sure they square up with each other. And this ain't even the right size thing. So these bottom 2 can go in, but that center one can't because it actually holds the panel I'm putting in next. So this panel here will actually slide up behind those screws, and the only one holding it in will be that center one. The center one in the bottom. And this is the panel that holds my rocker switches. Like I say, nothing's going to get tightened up yet because I got to make sure all the other stuff square up with it. This thing was a real chore because the bulkhead isn't straight. I don't know if you guys were around for that video, but yeah, I don't know what happened. But the galvanized bulkhead I bought was way out of whack. Let me adjust the camera and we'll head over there. First thing I gotta do is get rid of the steering wheel. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue on with the chrome. I don't really like it. I mean, it's got the tilt, but I don't know. I might go with a straight shaft. So this dash here, took a few tries to get this thing to come together like I wanted it to, but I'm actually pretty happy with it. Gives the old Series 2 a whole different look, you know, instead of that just plain old empty dash barrel. Had to slot some holes, slide the panels forward and backwards. And it wasn't easy. Trying to figure out where the holes were, where the holes weren't. Like these ones here, those two. I got to pull the steering column, but that's all right. So now I'm going to do the under panel for this side, which is this. This was an afterthought. This is an old panel, used to be over there, but it's going to go up under here, create a nice finish edge on the front, and also the wiring is going to chase underneath there, whatever I can't fit in here. So this will go up under here, just like that. These here are nutserts. I started with nutserts, but I found out that it was too much of a pain in the neck, and that the metal was plenty thick enough to tap into. Does a real nice job of covering that front edge up. I like it. I really do. This gives you a little better idea of what I'm covering up here. That edge is nicely covered right there. So here is the big hole for the fuse box I built. And a simple wing nut got me a nice fuse box cover. So this side's pretty much done. I got the notorious panel there to put in still, but I'm sure we all remember the panel that gave me all the problems the other day. Well, I finally got it to fit. So I'm still thinking about putting the ignition switch in there. I haven't done it yet. It's still a possibility. Apparently, something ain't fitting. I don't know if I have to notch out the holes again. This is why I'm doing the dry run. Make everything fit one last time before I take it apart. So there. These, I might actually switch out to something different. I'm not sure if I like the big head on that, but I really like the big heads on the face. So let's go do the other side. So my buddy Jimmy Newton might stop by today. You can see why I decided to give up on the nutserts. It was much easier just to tap the holes. Get this done before old Jimmy gets here, because once he gets here, it's going to be non-stop. Now, I straighten this panel. I got to straighten this panel out to make sure it lines up with all these other joints. Get this one straight and tighten it into place. This is the keystone to the whole dash right here. This one's got to be incorrectly Well, the rest of the dash is going to be crooked. And now we got this panel to put in, which goes up underneath the heater duct side that I told you was going to be such a pain in the neck the other day. And yes, it was a pain in the neck. It took me like the whole day. I got out of work and I spent, heck, I was out here till probably 8 o'clock the other night. It paid off. It came out all right. It seems to fit okay. I'm pretty happy with it. I had to use the short ones here because I didn't want them going up into the outside of the firewall there. I really like the finish edge it gives it though. Of course, I'd have to put the Foster hoses on first, but this little screw right here has its own little special place because the other cover wouldn't fit with it on. It was interrupting my other panel. But I solved that dilemma. So that don't look bad either. You know, gives a nice finish edge. As you can see, I'm pretty excited about that finished edge right there. So this was a chore too, but I finally got it. But because I put the nut certs here, it set me out a 1/16 of an inch. Gave me a little gap, but I had to let it go. This little piece here, so it goes in right there. Just like that, with those two holes. Two holes there, one on the top. It ends up being just like that. But I'm not going to bolt that in now. I know it fits. So we'll move on to the glove box. So here again, with the glove box, I'm not sure if I'm keeping it. I'll show you why in a minute. I'm not going to go through and put all these screws in either. Just two on the ends. But the reason I'm not sure if I want to use it is because it's so damn twisted. Gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out of there. The latch will hold it from being warped, but there's other things I don't like about it. I'm going to point them out to you so you don't point them out to me later. Because there are people out there that just dying to criticize this thing, which is okay. I don't care. It's not perfect by any means. So here's the deal. I don't like that. It's not round. It's kind of flat right there. That was when I was first trying out my bead roller, and I didn't get a good round radius right here. I don't know. I might let it go because, like the Amish let stuff go because nobody's perfect, only God. So I might let it go. Be a nice conversation piece. But yeah, the latch will keep it from doing that. There you have it. That's my Series 2A transformed dash. A little different from what it used to be. But yeah, a lot of work. But it paid off. I really like it. I don't know if the Rover guys will like it, but I like it. I like the heater all the way across. Yeah. Let's see what it looks like from the driver's seat. All right, well, here's my view. As you can see, I can see the tachometer, no problem. I can see my other gauges, no problem. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Just not sure what I'm going to do as far as color. I thought about anodizing because the sandblasting process is a little rough. So I don't know if I'm going to put a powder coat on there or not. But yeah, that's it. That's what we got. Thanks for watching.
It's rigged. What the hell are you doing?
Huh?
It's rigged. What are you doing?
You're my special guest today, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do everything for
No,
you.
you're my guest.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
Oh. Here's that air filter.
That's my buddy Jimmy from work. Everybody knows Jim. Jim's a celebrity himself.
Yeah. Hey, you're doing good on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Can you put the camera away?
Sit up in there, Jim. See if you can fit in the seat. The other side.
3 feet over.
No, the other side.
Yeah.
Here's a stepladder if you want it.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. No, that's the only way I'd be getting in though. But,
I just finished the dash. What do you think?
Looking good.
Yeah?
It's looking good. You got more talent in making dashes than you do in driving truck.
Well, you know.
I gotta come up with smart ass answers so you don't want to go and push that film off.
Jimmy, you're a celebrity, buddy. Everybody knows you.
You're traveling with the wrong crowd of people.
All right. Jimmy's a little camera shy, so we'll have to get Jimmy to come back on later on when he's not so shy. Say bye, Jim.
Bye, Ray.